Ahoy, ahoy! This is another gaming channel here today. Uh, uh, I just came. Well, not just came back, but I came back from class a couple of hours ago. First day went well. Thank you for asking. It was pretty solid, pretty dope. Um, and I came back here and I was just watching some videos. I was watching like Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, like review somebody reviewing, talking about the chapter and basically voicing the community's opinions. And then what else did I watch? Oh yeah, I watched Marvel the Deadpool Rivals trailer. Really dope. He looks freaking cool. He looks dope. Definitely will be playing him. Who knows? The way how complicated this kid is, I might main him. Who knows? If I get a chance to. But anyway, and then I saw Big Mike posted a video. They're a Squadra creator. I believe, yeah, Big Mike posted a Squadra video of like talking about the latest patch notes. Was it this one? In which I did not know that they dropped it. I mean, I knew they dropped patch notes, but I didn't know they was gonna drop it today. But then again, I'm pretty sure the new season starts today. Pretty sure, if I remember correctly. I think I don't know. And I skimmed through some of the patch notes, and I want to kind of go over them with you guys. Okay, these are hilarious. This is hilarious. This is a funny patch notes. Okay. Now let's start with buffs. Okay, Trunks. Trunks got a buff. Cooldown on both skill 2 and skill 3. Instead of 12 seconds, it's 10, and instead of 8, the burning attack. Instead of 12, it's 10 for his vanish attack, and for his third skill burning attack, instead of 9 seconds, 8. Like already we're kind of off on an iffy start. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're already on an iffy start with Trunks. Now this is kind of they're close. This is kind of the right step, like right step to right direction for Trunks. But there's more than just his like skill cooldown that needed to be decreased. It's more of his damage, his damage and really damage in his health. Like if they were to increase his health by a decent amount and his skills, like his damage skills, just a little bit, I think he would have been fine with or without the cooldown nerfs, in my opinion. Because he's like super squishy. Like he was very squishy and kind of like I wouldn't say have a hard time getting out, but in a way he kind of does. Okay, but now cooler. His skill one got buffed. Instead of 6 seconds, it's now 5 seconds. They increased the damage. They increased the damage and the duration of his of his eye beams and stuff like that. They increased like the duration and the like damage intervals in between. So now it's like it's like instead of the intervals being half a second, it's like 2.5 to like almost like a millisecond, kind of like one third or one fourth of a millisecond, not one fourth. Is that well? I'm not gonna try to do the math right now. Yeah, but they did decrease the damage of his pillar, like of his basically when he's like his retaliation thing. When you like hit him, he gets that like extra bonus from retaliation. The continuous damage. It's from like 100 to 50. So overall for him, I was like, I mean that's fine. I don't think he really needed a buff. Also, he didn't really needed a nerf. Well, actually, I wouldn't say he needed a nerf for his retaliation because as annoying as it was before, I think retaliation now is kind of a necessary evil against characters like Ultimate Gohan, uh, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Broly, now fucking Super Vegito. But yeah, uh, Deborah kind of got Deborah's is a weird case. Like there's some stuff about him that got buffed, others that got nerfed. I can't really tell if it's a good thing or bad thing because I don't really play that much Deborah. I would have to watch I would have to like watch Wolfzena, Wolfie to see how does he feel about it. I'm pretty sure he already uploaded a video about this. And so yeah, I'm not even gonna really touch on him. Uh what's it called? Major Metallic, instead of being 60 seconds, now 45 seconds, which is like I don't think it's gonna be enough for people to want to use him. I still believe he should have been 20 seconds. I still wholeheartedly believe he should have been 20 seconds. Especially because he's like his only thing he can destroy is walls. And it's not like he can destroy like it, here's how I would do it. I would make his cooldown 35 seconds, but not only can he destroy walls, but he can also destroy the medipods, you know, that put down like in for the divine draw, like the same pod, not the same, but the healing pod thing. I would have him be able to destroy stuff like that too. But the only trade off is like it's like 35 seconds. You know? Maybe I don't think that would be too strong, and at least in my opinion, I don't think that'd be too strong. But that's just me. Um Art of Decoy and Guardian Angel got buffed. Art of Decoy now has like an increase in movement speed, and the vanishing cooldown has been increased. I think so. I feel like we probably might see a good amount of other people, a good amount of people start using it now. I think, even though I think to me, my personal experience, I think is a pretty like, it's a decent card. It's an all right card, but the thing is to activate it, you have to get like obstructed, you know, basically blinded, and not that many characters can blind you. What is like, there's Krillin, there's Hit. Uh, is there? I don't think there's anyone. Wait, unless I'm thinking of obstructed. Unless I'm thinking of a different status effect with obstructed. I'm confusing it with something else. But yeah, and then you know, and Guardian has a 25 damage reduction increase. I think that's pretty good, pretty solid. Maybe now people start running Guardian Angel a little bit more because I haven't seen that around. I use it sometimes, but it really just depends. Now for this one, now for the nerfs. Okay, so 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 Super Saiyan Goku got nerfed again. I think it's pretty, and honestly, it's pretty necessary because again, even with the last quote unquote nerf that they gave to Super Saiyan Goku, it didn't really feel like a nerf. To be honest, he still felt really strong, really strong, you know. So yeah, they nerfed his meat. They changed the effect on his skill 2, his Meteor Hammer. So now when you do when you like do Meteor Hammer, then Kaioken, or then Kaioken, then Meteor Hammer, instead of having the stagger effect, now we'll just apply like movement speed down for like almost 2 seconds. Um for Kaioken, they I don't want to say I want to say it's been nerfed. Well, it's a nerf because instead of like getting two when it's maxed out, now it just remains as one, but you do get a movement speed increase. But well, you only get a movement speed increase on like the first at level 1. The rest of the two is still the same. So it's like I feel like this is not crazy, but I think it's kind of somewhat of a big nerf, not a crazy big one, but I think it's a big enough nerf to him. But speaking of Kaioken, they decreased the damage for what's it called? Uh for his Kaioken with Spirit Bomb, which I'm about to get into. So now instead of taking 1 second for the Spirit Bomb to impact, now it's like almost 2 seconds for the Spirit Bomb to impact. So now you really have to like like so you already have to like time Spirit Bomb like well. Now you gotta do it like really well. Like if you mess up your Spirit Bomb timing against boss, they might get the boss before your Spirit Bomb drops, or your Spirit Bomb drops early, and then they drop their ult on top after you threw yours, and then they're gonna steal the boss from you. So now you have to be wary of that. Um, they also decreased the oh yeah, they also decreased the distance like of the damage fall off from like 4 meters to two. I think this is pretty sizable sizable nerf. Definitely gonna have to see how much of an impact it makes. Oh, they also decreased the damage by 500. So instead of being 4,000 all around, now it's just 3,500. You know, I honestly, I think this is a pretty good nerf for Goku. Will this make him bad? Not necessarily. Will this make him like? Will this drop him from S tier? Would he? I feel like with these with not bust with these nerfs, he's probably like I want to say middle A, maybe middle to low A. I don't want to say he's B. I don't want to say he's B because he's a basic character, very simple. Still has really good like what's it called combo synergy damages pretty good stuff like that. It kind of has a little bit of a tool for everything. You know, you can never go wrong with always picking Super Saiyan Goku in almost any situation. But yeah, but again, we would have to see. Daima has his passive nerfed. So for those who don't know, or don't know how, well, maybe you do know. Well, if you maybe forgot or you never thought about knowing what was Daima's passive was, because so when it comes to this game, it seems like people don't really read the character's abilities or cards like anything about the character, like what they do. They just like look at the character and then take them straight to rank or casuals or just whatever. They don't even try to like sit down and like read what the character is play. But yeah, his passive is that he gets more strike damage. Uh, as like he get his strike damage increases from how long. Yeah, from like I believe it's per second. I believe. While he's in battle. Let me see. Strike damage gradually increase while engaged in battle. Fighting with a hero at a high level than yours will accelerate the damage. Okay, so yeah. He gradually so yeah, every second he like gets more and more strike damage as while he's engaged in a battle. So they decrease the damage increase from 20 to 12, and then so now instead of being 800, the max is 600. Um, sizable, sizable nerf, sizable nerf. I think this one will be I think this one will be a lot more noticeable on top of the other, the last nerf that he got, which was I believe it was, or did he get buffed? No, he got nerfed. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because earlier they nerfed his damage before. I'm pretty sure in one of the last few past notes, his damage did get nerfed or it get touched on or something. I don't know if it was just damage in general, like his rush attack, or was it strike one like his? Oh, I think it might have been his skill one and skill two cards. I think those might have gotten touched. Either that or his like rush attack damage. But yeah, divine card combos. Lightning Swift, the first red card to go outside with a snowball. Now it's additional 6 seconds. I believe additional cooldown 6 seconds. I'm pretty sure the what was the cooldown on it? 'Cause I don't think there was a cooldown on it because the cooldown was based on how long it takes for you to get your vanish step back. I believe I think, but now they added in a 6 second cooldown. Snowball was an interesting one. Snowball was an interesting one. And so yeah, so now instead of getting 75, because so you would get 75 attack per stack. If you get one stack, you get 75. You get two stacks, 150. Three stacks, 225, and then the max one, which was four, you would get 300 stacks. So not only did they decrease the attack that you get, they decrease the damage you get from it. So instead of getting 75, you get 40. But instead of getting 4 stacks, now it's 5. And if you do the math real quick, if you just do the math, it's really just simple math. You just multiply 45, oh sorry, 75 by 4, which is 300, and then 40 by 50, which is 200, and 100 damage difference. Will this be a noticeable difference? Yes and no. Maybe. I don't know. But now it kind of does but it's kind of does like it's like I don't know. It's like even though the damage did decrease, I still don't like the fact is like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if they it's like because I feel like still people are still gonna still use snowball. They're probably definitely gonna use it a lot more now because now instead of 4 stacks you get 5, but the damage decrease. But at the same time, not the certain characters didn't really get nerfed, so it's like I don't know. But oh yeah, defense build up. So now instead of they reduced defense from 30 to 15. And now you need to kill, but now instead of like having 10 in total, you get 15 now. You get 15. Your max stacks is now 15, but now you need to get 3 KOs to get one stack. To get one stack, you need to kill 3 NPCs or get the assist on them. Okay. Now the wording for this one was kind of weird because it said necessary NPC KOs or assist required, but it didn't say like what's it called? And it didn't say enemy play. It didn't say players either. It didn't say players. This is necessary NPCs. So I'm wondering if that's like if they're saying like for NPCs you need 3, but for players it's still like 2. I wonder if they mean that, or maybe the 3 also applies to them. Who knows? Oh yeah, solid barrier got nerfed. By like a point second nerf to be exact. From now instead of 2 seconds for last for 2 seconds, now it'll last for 1.5. I don't I don't think that's too much of a noticeable difference. I mean, it kind of is, but I feel like it kind of is, but also it really isn't. Definitely should just be 1 second, in my personal opinion. And now the cooldown is from instead of 10, it's like 15. So that's gonna be very more noticeable. Additional step has a 4 second cooldown now. You know because the new the new divine draw, the whole like almost instant vanish shit now. So yeah, so most of the divine cards, whereas like, oh, it's activate you like it affects your damage like vanish step, or you have to activate it for activate vanish step for it. So obviously they have to pull cooldowns on it. And then go tanks, galactic donut like activation like has decreased. Increased on his damage decreased on his ghost, but and also cooldown increased on his ghost, but the field of vision is like farther away. Uh 18 got a decent buff on her second skill, but her cooldown well no, her cooldown's good. As well, cooldowns yeah, her cooldown's good. And her damage got increased, but no longer applies no skill effect, so that's gone. Um, and then yeah, oh yeah, this one also for the improvement. So this one I was kind of like confused about. So it says if the targeted god or destruction is KO'd while charging the Gekishin burst or after charging it, but before it deals damage, the Gekishin burst will now be interrupted, and the stock for an activated skill will not be consumed. This was worded very weird, kind of weird. So I'm assuming like when the god of destruction is like being like hit by Zeno, if you're charging like a Gensh, like just like a Genshin burst, I'm assuming what they mean by the like what's like, and that'll be in. and like you say, it will be interrupted and the stuff will not be consumed. So I'm assuming whatever, because before like you could kind of like go to the god destruction and you could like you don't even need to charge it up all the way to get the burst off. So if you interrupted someone, it doesn't matter because it still does some damage to it. I'm assuming right now with this change, it means oh this will no longer be a thing. So now you have to fully charge it up to get the hit. I'm assuming that's what they mean. It was again, it's kind of worded weird. God knows. Matchmaking. Change the matchmaking to reduce the likelihood of being matched with the same party twice in a row. Yeah, we'll see how that we'll see how that works. We'll see how that. And then some custom battle and menu change and stuff like that. So yeah. So right away, not really right away. So during the whole time, so during like me reading these patch notes, you probably question, probably curious on how come I haven't talked about there's no Ultimate Gohan nerfs or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta nerfs, or hit nerfs or fucking and it's like, well, what is there to say? What is there for me to say? What is there for me to say? I don't know why anyone is acting surprised. I don't know why anyone is really acting surprised. You thought they were gonna fucking they were gonna nerf? They pay to win characters? You wanted your nerf? Where is it? Here's your nerf. There it is. They gave out nerfs. They gave out the nerfs to Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Ultimate Gohan. That's the only nerfs. That's the only nerf y'all are gonna get. Because they're not gonna fucking nerf them. I would love them to. I would love them to nerf those two characters. Also, better yet, also nerf hit 2. Nerf hit 2. It's like they need nerfs. It's like they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. I wish they could. I wish they would have, but they're not gonna do it. The fact that also still no cell buffs, insane work. Just fucking crazy. It's insane to me. No cell buffs. No, none. No cell buffs. None whatsoever. So you're probably gonna see the same two, maybe three-ish tanks. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, fucking Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Uh, I was about to say cooler, but like I haven't seen that many. I haven't seen that many coolers. And Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta, he's fine where he is. In my opinion, he's fine. So really, I guess it's really the same tank because I haven't seen that many. I haven't seen that many collies. I have not seen that many cauliflowers. I just been seeing a lot of Super Saiyan 4s, and that's kind of mostly it. I'll sometimes see some coolers. I'll sometimes see some Zamas, some baby, and also I'm saying, can we buff baby? Can we buff baby, please? Can we buff him? He's not even really a tank for real. I know why they didn't make. I know why they didn't make him technical because can you imagine having technical baby with his kid and then onto a tank? Yeah, that tank is never dying, but still, it's just it's like hold on. Let me look at the list of characters, quick, because I want to see uh because I'm who do I think needs buffs? Uh, Cell needs a major buff. I was about to say Namek. Gammas, they need a fucking. They need to be nerfed. Topo, I'd say give him a little bit of a damage boost on his like either skill 1, skill 2, or increase the damage on his like mark of destruction. Do either one of those. You could just remove this character. uh this season with the divine draws, this might benefit Oob. So let me not say buff him. I don't know. He probably might be all right, but at the same time, I kind of would like a buff for him. Piccolo is fine as he is, pretty solid as he is. He's pretty fine as he is right now. He doesn't really need. I don't think he really needs any changes. He's fine. Vegeta. Vegeta's all right where he is. Although, well, I think Vegeta's kind of fine as he is. Krillin, I don't know what they do. I don't know what they could do to make Krillin viable. I don't know what they could do, but I don't know. Gohan, we might need to nerf this little tyke. Not too little tyke, not too much, but just a little bit, just a little bit. Frieza, uh, see, I don't want him buffed because if he's buffed, then everyone's gonna be running Super Saiyan. Well, everyone already is, but now Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Super Saiyan Goku would just keep being played more. Well, I don't know. Although then again, with Vegito coming and plus Broly, I don't think it's like I mean, there's like a lot of counters to Frieza, but I don't want them to buff him where like they accidentally make him a little bit too strong. Uh, Trunks, he needed a better buff. He needed a better buff. Zamasu, maybe a tiny buff, tiny buff. Nerf to shit. Nerf to super shit. Also nerf to shit. Buff him, please. Buff him or give him a rework. He, I mean, I mean, I mean, compared to like, I don't know. Me, he's still actually not. He is top three. Well, I'm talking about technically. No, well, yeah, he is top three. He's fine. Kali, I don't even know if I even want to change her. Cell, maybe next patch notes, buddy. Maybe next season you'll get your buff. Maybe next season you'll get your buff, buddy. Maybe next season. But yeah, overall, these patch notes was a fucking L. Characters that got buffed, the characters that got buffed didn't get the right buffs that they needed. Uh, Characters that shouldn't that are being touched for some reason is being touched. I don't even really see the debor like from like quick like from reading this a couple of times. Honestly, I don't really see this as a buff. I see this more as like as a nerf, in my opinion. I feel like the key. I feel like this is kind of more of a nerf than a buff to Deborah. It's just yeah. Like I don't know. Then again, maybe it's my fault for expecting like a big patch notes. You know, maybe that's my fault for expecting a big patch note. I don't expect big patch notes every update. Well, let me not say that because I play Dota, I play League, I play Pokemon Unite, and some of them, for the most part, give out sizable patch notes. So it's like, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. W patch, L patch, and this gonna be another gaming channel. Signing off, Yarg, and shit like that.